Alright guys, back out wild camping in the rain and strong wind. I'm off out in Nauturehike forestry / loch location. I've got a cushy little setup, which I'll give a rundown of. And of course, I've got the little one, Heidi. Where are you, Heidi? Say hi! Ah! Hope you guys enjoy the content. Look at them views, absolutely gorgeous, and I've needed this. So just over in this direction here is where I did my first YouTube video. It's roughly in amongst those trees, but to the left. What have you got? Have you got a tree? Have you got a tree? Heidi's loving the wild camps, aren't you, hen? Lots of places to camp in this area. I've camped here before in one of my videos. So if you recognise it, let me know in the comments. So what is tonight's setup, Monty? Right, so we've got quite a unique setup today. I'm using the tunnel tent with the tarp over where the door is. It's the Nauturehike Opalus 2. I've had this out in strong winds, I've had this out in the snow, I've had this out in the rain, and it's held up very well. It's a two-person tent. It's a roomy enough two-person tent. You've got a massive vestibule, and the bedroom area is long enough and wide enough for two people. But we'll show you the vestibule because man of the match tonight, I think. Look at that, that is roomy. We've got Heidi's stuff over here. That close cell phone mat I might be using because there's an issue with my ear mat and it is absolutely bogging. Thanks, Heidi. But look at that, roomy. It's a two-way zip as well, so you can zip from the top, zip from the bottom. But I'll show you guys inside in a second. We're having some gusty winds, but the tarp's pretty structurally solid. It's not the most visually appealing of setups. Different coloured guy out points, different pegs, but you know, that blends in nice, blends in with the environment. We've got the green and the brown tarp that blends in with the brown ground and the green trees. And Heidi, oh, have you got a big stick? But really like this tent. Hoping to bring it out more often. But let's have a little look inside. But here's the door to the inner. See, it's partial mesh. The reason why I brought this tent out tonight is it's to be a muggy night, temperatures to get down to about 10-11 Celsius, and this is good ventilation, so it will help with the, you know, the dog. Don't want to get too muggy, too warm for her in here. Her sleeping system is, she's got the closed cell foam mat and the blanket from home. My sleeping system, I've got my flex tail pillow, compact, lightweight, comfortable, my flannel pillow, the Aerogogo mattress. It's not went down for once. I think I fixed the valve. This is super comfortable. It's like 10 centimetres thick. You've got a pillow up here at the top. It's got an inbuilt, what do you call it, inflator, which takes about 2 minutes to inflate the entire thing, but I use my flex tail. It claims it's got an R value of 5. I don't believe that for a second. I've had it down to temperatures below freezing. It was like on a block of ice. Ideal for summer, super comfortable. And I've got the Keezer sleeping bag this evening. I'll get the stats in a second for that. Yes, this sleeping bag only weighs in at 890 grams. It fits into this little stuff sack here, so it's lightweight, it's compact, and the comfort range is between 3 Celsius and 15 Celsius. I think I've had it down to single figures and I wasn't too impressed, but it's to be 11 Celsius tonight. But again, we're using a really thick, really long sleeping pad, and that gives you the idea of the width and the length of that tent. It's got 2 pockets on either end, and you've got a little lantern hanging point up here. Sweetheart, what are you eating? What are you eating? Hmm? Do you like this tent? Hmm? You've got a big vestibule. That means if I need you out for a wee quick pee, just put you in here and job done. But don't do the job A. That would stink the tent out, sweetheart. That would stink the tent out. We've got ventilation ports on either end as well. So it's a very well ventilated, very spacious, roomy tent, ideal for 2 people. The only downside is the headroom in the vestibule is fine, but see, because the inner, what's the word you're looking for here? Sags or whatever. There's not great headroom in there, so a tall person like myself can't really sit in that tent. But the vestibule is ideal for that. No, don't go in, sweetheart. No, don't go out. You're wet, you're dirty. Come on, out, Heidi, please. Oh, you've been rolling something you shouldn't be rolling. Yeah, sorry for that, screaming like a little 4-year-old girl. I think Heidi has found some fox number 2 and has been rolling in it. I don't think it's an actual physical matter, more the scent that's been left about, shall we say, and she's absolutely stinking, so I might just throw her in the, what do you think, throw her in the loch, chuck her in the loch. Hey, sweetheart. Well, hopefully this rain will wash it down. What do you think, Heidi? Should we rename the channel? Montane Heidi Outdoors? Montane Heidi Adventures? Heidi! You looking for a stick? Oh, she's got a stick! She's got a stick. Run, girl! Hey, girl! You got a stick! Where's that branch? Ah! Where were you? I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit chilly. I mean, temperatures are just about in the double figures, but what if that wind and just, a sedentary lifestyle while out camping, just sitting on the seat, doesn't really help matters when trying to keep warm. So I've got this fire pit with me. Fits into this little tub, little box, whatever you want to call it, container. The whole thing just weighs over 1 kilogram, and it's significantly better than those silly mesh fire pits that don't do much in the grand scheme of things. But compact, relatively lightweight, you can get a big fire on the go, and it's better than torching the ground. So let's get the fire going. Got a wet dog? Heidi? Hmm? Aye, so it's been belting down for like the past hour or 2 now, and the wind gusts are certainly becoming more frequent. But the tent and the tarp's holding up strong, especially the tarp. That's the main thing. I'm just looking out this beautiful view of the loch and the forestry. Still very green for this time of the year, which is good. I don't like it. I don't like camping. And it's absolutely dead. No dead trees, leaves in the ground. Nah. But the little one, her face is absolutely tripping her right now, and I don't know why. I don't know if she's just tired or if she's not liking the sounds of the rain and the wind. But she's getting on absolutely brilliant. She's just a very chill, very intelligent puppy. And I'm going to be a broken record. Hiya, baby. I'm going to be a broken record about this, but she's only 4 months right now. Speaking to a vet, can't take her up into the mountains, up in the mountains and the long treks until she's at least 18 months. And that's a long time away, isn't it, sweetheart? She's got a favourite toy pineapple with her. So hopefully that'll keep her happy. She went to puppy training classes for the first time 2 weeks ago. Excelled. She's a big show off. She's really intelligent and really well behaved. She's so intelligent and well behaved. Bear in mind she's the youngest by about 3 months. The other puppies are usually around the 7-8 month mark. The trainer used her as an example on how a puppy should behave. So she's doing great. She's doing absolutely brilliant. But aye, what's the plans for the rest of the evening, Monty? I've got my fire here. I've got my speakers, the trumpet ones. They've done me proud. They've served me well for the past 4 years and will continue to do so. And I think we're going to have some Trossachs, Canadian synth pop high energy band. I'll have them on the go for the first hour, and then we'll see where that leads us to after that. You enjoying your camp, baby? So the plan is to get back out wild camping every to most weekends. And the reason for that is I need a bit of structure and routine in my life. Without going into too much detail, one thing led to another and I'm in hospital for emotional dysfunction. So this nice intervention team, they got involved. Try to get Heidi in this. Heidi! There we go. I got this intervention team got involved, and through them, the best thing I could do is keep occupied, exercise, engage with some of my hobbies, and restart the YouTube channel. Also managed to get like 8 weeks free in the gym and then 3 months for a tenner, £10 per month, to help me. Let's not beat about the bush, but I've put on some amount of weight. But I've been here 4 times before. My weight goes up and down like a yo-yo. It has fluctuated throughout my entire life. I can lose weight no problem. It's weight maintenance. That's the issue. So Monty's going to start on the bodybuilding, and hopefully soon I'll be built like an absolute unit. But moving forward, guys, what can I do to make the content more enjoyable, more watchable, more sufferable? Heidi helping? Hey Heidi, you helping, baby? Nah, she's a great little girl, ain't you? You saying hi to the camera? Ah, look at you, you're so beautiful, girl. I had a dog 7 years ago. I never got... Hey, get out. Nope, she's going for the food. I had a dog 7 years ago, and I never really gotten over her. I never got to say goodbye. I wasn't there when it happened, and it should have been my responsibility. 7 years? I think it was 7. Could have been 8. 2016. It was... I'm pretty certain it was March 2017. So yeah, 7 years ago. And I've been dreading getting a dog since because I don't want to go through the heartbreak again. Absolutely heartbreaking when the moment happens. I'm a dog person, big dog person. I love my cats, but I'm a big dog person. I might get a tabby, See how finances are in a couple of months and I might get a cat. But I was just lying depressed in the house, engaging in dirty habits, And I goes, you know what, I need a bit of responsibility in my life. I'm getting myself a dog. And universally loved dogs, golden retrievers, and that's how Heidi came about. The plan was, I commuted over to the north of Ireland because they're cheaper over there, and that's also factoring in the £300 travel expenses. My plan was, I'll get to this place and I'm not going to pick the dog's going to pick me. So I strolled in, they unleashed the puppies, and there was this one little puppy that refused to leave my sight. She just kept nibbling at my shoes. All the rest of them, they had done a little thing, or they ran to my friend. But it was this one little puppy that just stayed, and it was Heidi. So I picked her up, we eyeballed each other, and we took it from there. But that's another thing. What's going to happen with the dog's camping equipment? What do I have to get her? Especially if I want to be more lightweight and more compact. She's definitely going to get a little jacket, that's for sure. I'm going to have to bring a towel for the mountains. In fact, I've got a towel tonight because it's raining. That's something I'm going to have to research, unfortunately, to make both our camps a whole lot more enjoyable and easier. But it's still raining, as you can just about see. Very overcast over there. So I'm just going to get back to it. What's that, baby? Are you tired? Are you not keen on camping in this weather? Aw, girl. Heidi absolutely hates the rain. So the question is, do I film with the natural light or make things a little bit better by somehow doing this? Nah, let's go for natural light. So it's about 8 PM in the evening. The little one's been sleeping for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. She's not had any, playful stimulation. It's quite difficult when it's pouring with rain and the place is absolutely bogging and her toys are all wet. And I don't want to throw the ball, ends up in the loch, and you never know, she might jump in and go and get it. Disaster, that would be. So, decided to go for a little walk, and about 15 minutes further along, don't know if you can see it in this little clip, there's a little flame over here. There's some gentlemen, and they also hail from where I'm originally from, Coatbridge, mate. They invited me along, so come back over here, feed Heidi, grab a few things, pop over and see what's happening. So yeah, I'm not going to film that, but I'll catch you guys in a bit. Come on, girl! Heidi! Are you bombing on ahead? Are you bombing on ahead? Zimmies! Aye, so I hope you guys can pick me up. I've got that, is it foreign object? There's moisture in your USB-C port on my phone. The battery's at 20%, so I'm having to use the phone's microphone I'm hoping it's working okay. But I popped over there for about an hour or two, had a good chin wag from the lads, so a big shout out to Reese, Aaron, Adam and Richard. Good God, I remembered their names. There's been passing showers and Heidi has been getting hit with them. She's not happy. She's not a fan of the rain or being wet. But she's in the vestibule, keeping warm and going to sleep. I was hoping to do more footage, but what with the current obstacle that I've got, what with my phone not charging, because when I try and put my power bank and its cable into this phone, foreign object / moisture in the USB-C port. So I've got the fire still on the go. Probably get going for about another hour and a half, and then I'm heading to bed. But it's been a really good camp. My first solo, I can't remember if I said it. At the beginning of this video, but this is my first solo camp in over 2 years. My last one was either up at Benachroin or at Loch. Good lord, that's how bad my memory is. But it's certainly been over 2 years since my last solo. I don't know, does this count as a solo even though I've got the pup? We'll see, we'll see. But this is my first solo camp. It's going to be a successful one. And my anxiety, it's fine. It's fine. I'm controlling it. But it's like 10 PM. Probably ride it out for another hour. And then head to bed. So I hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. And me and Heidi will give a rundown of our setups in the morning. If we're nice and toasty. Heidi's blanket is absolutely soaking. There's a lot of wind still. Plenty of ventilation in the tents. That might cool down the sleeping bag. I might steal Heidi's wet blanket. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the morning. There's my beautiful girl. Oh, baby. Oh, she's beautiful. You're beautiful. Good morning. Fell asleep about, what, 11:30, and it's 9 o'clock. It was a very interrupted sleep. Very interrupted sleep as usual. But there was some passing showers throughout the night. The little one was moving about a lot. I think she was trying to find a solid heat source. Oddly enough, or funnily enough, my mat was fine. The AeroGogo mattress did the job. Just make sure you've tightened the valve in. And the sleeping bag, I just used it as a blanket. It barely covered me. So I was nice and toasty. I mean, I was pressing down on her and she felt warm. But yeah, that was a good little sleep. Well, not a good little sleep, but an interesting little sleep. We've got a passing shower there now, but it's not really amounting to much. But this place is a bomb site, so, you know, I need to pack up. I'm not a morning person. I'm not a morning person whatsoever. I need to pack up, and it might be 2 trips to the car. But let's get some more shots of the environment and then sign out. Okay. That's us all packed up. I've got my stuff, Heidi's stuff, and the bin stuff. No idea what the little one's doing. But yeah, really happy with how this went. Had a good time. Had a good time with Heidi. that there's going to be a lot of cleaning and whatnot to do, because everything's just wet and dirty. But I hope you guys enjoyed the content, and me and Heidi will catch you all in the next adventure. Won't we, hen?